Hello and welcome to Inside Piano Video Tutorials. Federico Antoni here. As usual, I'd like to thank all of you subscribers for watching the videos and for all of your wonderful comments and questions. I've received several emails and inquiries to move at a slower pace and for certain concepts to be explained in greater detail. Although YouTube is a great platform, to be able to introduce you to these musical concepts, it's not the right interface to be able to teach piano and music in such depth. That's why I wanted to let you know that I'm developing a new
早いんですよね。
piano and music in such depth.
ちょっと戻るが。
Depth.
すぐにこ
Piano
う
and
ちゃう。
music in
これは実はこの再生リストの順番がどうも変だなと思ったら、一番古いのが一番新しい。これが一番なんですよ。11がナンバー11がナンバー1で、ナンバー1がナンバー11なんですよ。どうやら新しい順に作った動画を追加してって、最後に更新したものがの後で更新が途絶えちゃってっていうことになってるから、見る順番としては11から順番に逆に見ないといけないんですよ。これこう逆再生ってできないから、これ順番に上から順番にやるかシャッフルするかしかできないので、なんだよこれはと思って、やっぱり感覚が逆さまだなと思ってたら、なわけはないか。どうする？ちょっとよくわかんないから全部入れるか。to be able to teach piano はいのじゃないよ。ピアノ and music in such depths.
To be able to teach piano and music in such depth.
このままじゃんか。このような深さで、このような深さっていうことはもうその前に何か言ってるってこと？
explain in greater detail. Although
早いんだよこの人はもう全部。
and for all of your wonderful comments and questions. I've received several emails and inquiries to move at a slower pace and
詳細に質問説明
for
しま
certain
す。
concepts to be explained in greater detail. Although YouTube is a great platform, to be able to introduce you to these musical concepts, it's not the right interface to be able to teach piano and music in such depth. That's why I wanted to let you know that I'm developing a
早いんだよ。I want to let you know I'm new piano course.
new piano course that will be available soon at InsidePiano.com, in which you'll be able to see all the concepts you see on these videos in greater detail, but also including the exercises, ear training, PDF files, and everything required for you to get the right practice.
PDF ファイルなんかあんですか？ PDF ファイルなんかあるんですか？2016の6月25日にを最後に更新が止まってるんですよね。 PDF ファイルなんかあるんですか？ ログインしろと。めんどくさ。
But most importantly, you'll be able to follow the right order from A to Z instead of just disconnected videos about different subjects. On the last few videos, we've talked about jazz piano improvisation. Today we're going to talk about the use of suspended notes in musical composition and how the law of gravity affects the melody and harmonic resolutions. To be able to understand this concept, we first need to know what is it that produces these harmonic and melodic movements. Music is a language, and although it has certain similarities with the spoken language, music is a gravitational language. We can say that tonal music is governed by the law of gravity. That's why we have the so-called tonal centers. Harmonic and melodic movements happen around these tonal centers.
このトーナルセンターをどういう意味で使ってんのかな。トーナルセンターっつったら、例えばキーオブ C の曲が C の曲で、ここが a マイナーに転調したら、トーナルセンターがここからここまでは a マイナーですという風な使い方をすると思って言いましたが、日本であまり言わないんだよな。あんまりそういうトーナルセンターという用語で言わないんだよ。でも、バークリーの人はよく使うので、私はその転調したところの転調キーだと思っていましたが、ないじゃないか。モードにおいてトーナリティを構成する中心となる音。まずこの3つもわかんねえ。モードにおいてトーナリティ。このモードはどういう意味で使ってんのか。トーナリティ調整。中心となる音。何この既存のサンド体積による和声体系とは何を言ってるんですか。全然わかりませんよ。
The tonal centers are the strongest centers of gravity within a tonality. Just like the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn has the strongest gravity pull in our solar system.
何ですか。なんでジュピターが出てくるんだよ。
Jupiter and
太陽と木星と土星が強力な重力を私たちのソーラーシステムの中で持っているように、
Saturn has the strongest gravity pull in our solar system. In the case of the musical notes, there are certain notes that are gravitationally stronger than the others, and these are basically the notes of the chords. Again, this subject of gravity and music will be explained with more detail on our new piano video tutorial course coming up soon to our website at insidepiano.com. But basically, the melodic movements are produced when we move away from stability or from these tonal centers. When the notes move away from these tonal centers, gravity starts pulling down back to these tonal centers. Basically, it is gravity what's doing the job for us. The only thing we have to do is just move away from a tonal center and let gravity take over. For example, if we play the A minor chord, the A minor chord tonal centers are A,
これ
C.
なんで a マイナーのトーナルセンターが ACE っていうの。 a マイナーっつったらもう a マイナーっていうことは ACE じゃん。ということはトーナルセンターイコールコードの構成音という意味でこの人は使ってるよね。 しいね。
A minor chord, the A minor chord tonal centers are A, C, and E.
A マイナーのトーナルセンターは A、C、E。言ったな。
For example, if we play the A minor chord, the A minor chord tonal centers are A, C, and E. A is the tonic, and so it is the strongest gravity center. All the other notes are pulled back to it. Once we move away from the tonic, gravity starts pulling down. If we are on C, C is pulled back to A. If we are on E, E can be pulled back to C, which eventually will be pulled back to A. But also E can be pulled upwards to A. And this A can go back to E and continue down to C, which eventually will end up back to A. This is how melodic movements are created. They are governed by the effects of gravity, which in music are known as the harmonic or melodic resolutions. Now that we understand this concept, we can say that the suspensions are simply a delay of these harmonic or melodic resolutions. The most common suspensions are over the ninth and the fourth. For example, on A minor,
何ですと
the most common suspensions are over the ninth and
最も一般的な懸濁液はナインスとフォースです。まあフォースがサスペンションズはわかるし、ナインスもサスペンションズはわかるけど、解決したくなる音っていうことかな。
melodic resolutions. The most common suspensions are over the ninth and the fourth. For example, on A minor, the ninth of A is B, so then we can suspend the scale by stopping on B, creating therefore a suspension that will eventually resolve back to A. Now, by changing the chord to E7, it becomes a suspension which in this case resolves to the major third, and eventually gravity pulls it back down to the tonic. Allow me to demonstrate this concept using a melody I composed using this idea over the A harmonic minor scale. Using a typical chord progression of the harmonic minor scale.
ちょっとアムがよくわかんないけど、黒鍵を弾いたかな。ハーモニックマイナーっつったよね。
I composed using this idea over the A harmonic minor scale.
あら、ちょっとフラットがついたように見えたんだよな。どうすっかなこれ。ゆっくり再生にしないといけないの？めんどくさいな。もうないじゃんか。めんどくさ。超めんどくさ。
Over the A harmonic minor scale.
F シャープとA フラットが見えたんだけど。
Yeah, over the A harmonic minor scale.
あれだよね、スロットマシーンの絵がどうなってるかを読み取る目の能力みたいな。何ですかこれは一体。
Concept using a melody I composed using this idea over the A harmonic minor scale.
音が小さかったんだこれ。
Using a typical chord progression of the harmonic minor. Minor scale. A minor, E7, A minor, A7, D minor, G7, C,
C 言語
E7, A minor,
ハム
F, F7, E7, and back to A minor. Let's play it first so you can hear the effect that it is produced by delaying these resolutions. Please pay attention how the melody plays around hanging over the 9th and the 4th to postpone these resolutions.
よしおさん、私たちはもう会ってはいけないわ。もう会わないことにしましょう。何を言ってるんだ。いいじゃないか、いいじゃないか。フラットの音いいね。
The song begins over A minor, and the melody starts over E, which is the 5th. From there, we move down through the scale and create a suspension over the 4th of E7 that resolves to the major 3rd. Suspension over the flat 9, scale down to the minor 9, resolving to the minor 3rd. Tonic of A7, scale and suspension over the 9th of D minor, resolving to the minor 3rd. Now from the tonic of G, scale down and suspension over the 4th of C major, resolving to the major 3rd. Tonic of E7 with the arpeggio to the 5th, gravitating down to the minor 3rd of A. Scale and suspension over the major 3rd of F, we add the minor 7 on the chord, resolving to the major 3rd of E. Now the piano will continue repeating the same motif, while the soprano comes in with the melody. Using the same technique, suspending the melodic resolutions over the 9th and the 4th, and we're gonna also add the suspended 6th. Beginning with the A minor arpeggio, to C that becomes a minor 6 suspension over E7, resolving to the 5th. E7 arpeggio up to D that becomes a suspended 9th over the A minor, resolving to the 3rd. Now A7, A7 arpeggio up to G that becomes the suspended 4th of D minor, resolving to the minor 3rd. G7 arpeggio up to the 7th that becomes the suspended 4th of C, resolving to the major 3rd. E7 beginning on the suspended flat 9 to D, that is the suspended 4th of A minor, resolving to the minor 3rd. Now the 3rd of F major to the suspended 6th of E7, resolving to the 5th, which brings us to the final resolution over the tonic of A minor. These are the effects of gravity over a melody using triad chords. But when we use 7th chords using extensions, the effect of gravity becomes weaker. The chord extensions function like a kind of anti-gravity, in which the notes float without necessarily being pulled down to the tonic. This happens because our ear is used to hear these jazz alterations. Adding extensions would be like putting the notes in orbit, in which the force of gravity still has its influence, but it's not strong enough to force these notes to come back to the center. I'm gonna use another composition I made to illustrate this concept, in which I purposely use chord extensions and melodic suspended notes constantly to demonstrate this case. Pay attention how the notes stay floating around the tonal centers, without necessarily being pulled down to them. Let's use the following chord progression. 1, 6, 4, 2 on the key of F major. That will be F major 7, 9, D minor 7, 9, B flat major 7, 9, G minor 7, 9. And on the melody, let's play the verse, always falling over the major 9. The major 9 of F is G, the major 9s of D minor is E, The major ninth of B flat is C. The major ninth of G minor is A. G over F, E over D, C over B flat, and A over G. Now pay attention on this melody how this major ninth stay in orbit. Okay, now we move to the Phrygian mode. But again, G over F, E over D, C over B flat, and A over
この
G
キーは何？この曲のキーは
in orbit. C over B flat,
F かな？
and the major ninth of G over the major nine. B flat 6 4 2 on the key of F major.
F メジャーか。F メジャーの16、14、164、1642。1が F メジャー。6はマイナー。6は、1、2、3、4、5、6。D マイナー。D マイナー。B フラットマイナー。B フラットメジャー7。G マイナー。
That will be F major 7 9, D minor 7 9,
D マイナー、D マイナー。1、2、3、4、5、6が D マイナーか。
6 4 2 on the key of F major. That will be F major 7 9, D minor 7 9, B flat major 7 9, G minor 7 9. And on the melody, let's play the verse, always falling over the major 9. The major 9 of F is G, the major 9th of D minor is E, the major 9th of B flat is C, the major 9th of G minor is A. G over F, E over D, C over B flat, and A over G. Now pay attention on this melody how this major ninth stay in orbit. Okay, now we move to the Phrygian mode. But again, G over F, E over D, C over B flat, and A over G. Major 9 of F major 7, major 9 of D minor 7, major 9 of B flat major 7, major 9 of G minor 7, tonic of A7, fourth of A minor, that now would be the 11th, major third of B flat major 7, minor third of D minor 7, again major third of B flat major 7, resolving to the tonic of A. Now we continue with the bridge using major thirds. Major third of B flat, major third of C, major third of B flat, major third of C, major third of F. Tonic of G, fifth of A, fifth of D minor. Tonic of G, fifth of A, major seventh of B flat, to the tonic of A7.
なんでトニックなんだよ A7 が。なんでトニックが A7 なんだよもう。F の6がちょっと まず F メジャー7でしょ。6が D マイナー7でしょ。4が B フラットメジャー7ですよ。1642だっけ。2が G マイナー7。A7 は何？ A7 は何？ A7 はないよ。A7 は何？ハーモニックかな。F のハーモニックマイナー、F のハーモニックも違う。どういうこと？わからない。A7 はない。A7 は3のマイナーじゃない。どういうことだ？わけわからんぞ。
Tonic of G, fifth of A, major 7th of B flat, to the tonic of A7. Now the chorus, major 9 of D minor, sharp 11 of B flat 7, major 9th of G, tonic of A. Again, the same thing. Sharp 11 of B flat 7, tonic of G, tonic of A. Now we move to the solo. D minor, B flat 7, G minor 7, A7.
あれ？
Again,
変わっちゃってる
D
よ。
minor, B flat 7, G minor 7, A7. Now we can use the scales we learned on our last video. Diminished scale, going down by thirds, continue descending to the G minor 7 and resolving back to A7. And there we have the song. I hope today's video was helpful, and remember, all of these concepts will be available on our piano course coming soon to insightpiano.com. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and also subscribe to our website to stay informed about our course. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
わかりません。誰か教えてください。